And to keep up with the theme that everything is content, and I need to remember that, I outsourced some work to my buddy Neil here. Because, you know, everybody can use a little bit extra cash sometimes. And he's about to muscle this giant ass radiator into this van. It's backwards.
Oh my god. You're right. Oh my god. Thanks for putting that on content. I was too busy thinking about like how heavy it was, and then... but that's actually lighter than the one I pulled out because it's still like coolant and transport in it.
Oops. Okay. Fun fact: these radiators have lifting hooks on them. because of how big they are. That's a beefy radiator. See the old one, why we replaced it. I knew it was leaking, I just didn't know where, and now I know the where. Like all inside here. In case you're wondering, this fan is a big block. Hence the giant radiator.
Yeah.
I bought it as a well, I bought it to flip originally, and kind of fell in love with it because it's got a lot of cool stuff on it. And I loaned it to a friend back in like March or April of 2023, and it sprung a leak in a radiator. He towed a trailer up to New York, I think it was, and back. At some point, the radiator started leaking, and I kind of just parked it. I'd like to start driving it again, so perfect excuse, right? Oh, while he's getting back with that, I gotta pack some more orders because I gotta get out of here in a little bit. Well, I'm out of here. Hopefully next time we see this, it'll be on the road, maybe.
Yeah, buttoning up, just reconnect hoses, lines, shroud, coolant, well, gearbox.
Yeah, banks.
Yeah, the banks.
The banks.
Oh, yeah.
Banks.
Yeah, banks.
Ram air.
Yeah, the K&N's been cleaned. I gotta oil it up.
Oh, I didn't know it had a cone filter. Huh.
No, that's mine.
Oh.
That's,
oh, okay.
I'm cleaning one.
There we go. That's
too.
it. That's it. That's
yeah,
more like
here's
it.
the other side.
Yeah, there we go. All right. All right. Sweet.
Told you.
All right. I gotta get going. See ya. So in case you guys haven't noticed, I have a slight problem. I have an abundance of projects, and my amount of drivable vehicles are far less. I need to fix that. I need to get some of these vehicles done. I need to buy myself more drivable vehicles, right? I mean, that's the logical thing to do. So I did the most logical thing and bought myself a running driving vehicle. Maybe it'll help me motivate myself to finish some of these projects. Maybe it was just an excuse to buy another vehicle. Who knows? Whatever. But been watching this one on Marketplace for a while, actually. I think it actually changed owners once while I was watching it on there. And the price kept coming down. So I decided to make the last owner an offer and said respectably, like, hey, this is what I'm looking to spend. If you don't want to take that, I understand. If you do, I'll come out this weekend and get it. And he accepted it, and then proceeded to be the biggest pain in my butt to ever deal with. Just like refused to respond to me or give me address, phone number, etc., etc. You know, set up a time, a day. It was just absolutely ridiculous. I almost gave up on the deal. I ended up sending my buddy there yesterday to pick it up for me because I wasn't able to make the trip in one day. Just you know, had stuff to do with my son. But it was a It was up in Wisconsin, about 4 hours away. But this is a 1974 Galaxie 500. And my favorite color, green. Yes, I love green. Green is my absolute favorite color ever. And it's not a bad looking car. Even the underside's in pretty good shape. It's got all new exhaust too. Interior is actually really nice. It's got a little bit of splitting right there, like as you'd expect on a, you know, was a 50-year-old car. But you know, a little bit of crack there and crack in the dash pad, but it's got a black interior though, and this is pretty awesome. He even put an aftermarket Bluetooth radio in it with like a underdash, I guess you call it underdash CD player extension. I thought that was kind of neat. I almost feel bad because what he originally had it posted for, the car is worth every bit of that. And for what I paid, I almost feel like I stole it. It's a pretty nice car. Wasn't expecting it to be this clean. Oh, it's locked. I have to get the keys and see what's in there. I wonder if I should change this cluster. I actually have a police cluster that fits one of these. The police one goes up to 140 and it says like certified calibration. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll leave this one. Who knows? Police one might be kind of cool. Kind of, you know, add to the overall look of the car. In the back, see this like brand new. It's gorgeous. Well, that's his report card in there. Somebody's report card. Wait, it's for a car. Oh, someone had it aligned. Watoma, Wisconsin. Huh. Pop the hood. Show you under the hood. I'm really happy with this one. It'll need a little bit of TLC, but it's a runner and a driver. This is kind of what I wanted, you know. I wanted something I could drive that I wasn't tempted to turn into a huge project. Something I didn't have to do a ton of work to get on the road. It's got some goodies on it. I believe it's a Edelbrock intake, and I think that's one of those Summit Racing carburetors. Edelbrock valve covers. It does have an oil leak. Oh, it's coming out of the breather, or yeah, it's coming out of the breather. I don't know. I gotta look and make sure he's got that hooked up right. He might not have that breather system hooked up right. I can't remember offhand how it's supposed to go. But I remember, oh, mine always had the breather coming out here, going into the intake, I thought. So it's possible he just has it hooked up wrong. That's why it's leaking oil. So it's got new plugs and wires, cap, rotor, carb intake, air cleaner, valve covers. When you see the exhaust down there, it's got brand new exhaust all the way back. Gonna need a new battery cable, that's for sure. All right. Well, what do you guys think? How do you think I did? Let you guess what I paid for it. How about that? If you guys can guess what I paid for this car, I'll, I don't know, maybe I'll say one of you won something. How about that? Does that sound good? Yeah, let's do that. You guess what I paid for this car, and I'll send you something. I don't know what. Maybe a picture of me. I don't freaking know. Gotta keep things interesting, right? I don't know if this thing's been repainted, but well, I gotta get my son off the bus, so when I get back here, I'll grab the keys and show you how she runs. Got the keys, and also got the tools out, because we're gonna try to fix something on it together. So when I had it running yesterday, I noticed something wrong. You'll see when I start it. Oh, it was running a little better yesterday. Check out this radio, this thing's awesome. No magas. No magas? It's a no maga. No magazine. Okay, I thought I was being political for a second. Got a flock of angry birds. That's what we're going to try to fix together. Sounds pretty good, except for that. Don't sound half bad, huh? That's nice. That one. Let's see if we can fix that. It's just pouring oil out of that breather. I gotta fix that. But for starters, we can do this pretty easy, because this belt is oh yeah, that's a loose belt. Look how loose that belt is. So let's fix that right now. Let's tighten that belt up. Oh yeah, that's not tight at all. Very loose. Just notice it's got the original upper hose on it. Much this car's got low miles. So I'm starting to think this is original paint actually, because I don't see any signs of it being repainted. I need to grab 5/8. Alright, let me find something to put some tension on there. I think I'm gonna have to put you guys down for a minute here. Alright. That's much better. Let's see if the car agrees. I'm also able to move the seat back. Oh, that's better. Much better. Don't sound half bad either, huh? Trying to get that idle kick down though. Let's say 41,754. I don't know. Could be 140. Could be 40. Who knows? Nice car, regardless. There we go. Much better. See? I already made it better. No more flock of seagulls under the hood. Much better. Took 5 minutes. 5 minutes of wrenching, it already made the car better. Sweet. So I'm sure one of you is already yelling at me that either that breather is hooked up incorrectly or that's where it goes. I think it's hooked up incorrectly because that thing's leaking oil like crazy. Well, it's a Summit carburetor, I believe. Yeah, that looks like it. Still the original. Looks like you tried to rebuild the carburetor at some point. Let's see if I could find instructions for this one online. Make sure that that breather's hooked up correctly, or the right port, correct port, or you want to call it. It's a Summit M08600VS. So we'll go inside in a few minutes to check that out. Here's the radio that's in it. Ooh, sweet radio. Custom auto sound, USA 740. I mean, I feel like I cheated on this car because this is all stuff I would do to make it a driver. And I don't know, that's why I don't like buying cars that are done, is it feels like I cheated. But man, that thing looks like brand new. Here's the radio. He also put one of these in here. Oh, it plays CD, DVD, MP3, WMA. Man, welcome to 1999. The original air cleaner looks wonderful. Bunch of seat belts in there. I didn't even check if the car's got seat belts in it. It should. I'm not sure why I'd take the seat belts out. The dated 1973. Oh, there's something wrong with them apparently. That's probably why. What else we got? I believe these are probably going to be the original wires. No, they're new wires. And they look like... Oh, you know what? I think these wires were on it. Yellow, yeah. These are the wires that were on it. So it already had new wires on it. I want to show the address. Neshkaro, Wisconsin. That's where it came from before him. So maybe I'll try to get a hold of the previous guy, see if he knows anything about it. Oh, look at those gaskets falling apart on there. Cap rotor. What's this? Fuel pump. Looks like you put a fuel pump on it too, huh? Oh, it's got a new fuel pump. Look at that. Another brand new fuel pump or something. I don't think that's for this car, though. See, the Windsor has a different style fuel pump. The bolts are next to each other. This one's got them on top of each other. I don't know what that's for. I'll have to look it up. It's a part number. M23009. I can't remember what that is offhand. Look at his trunk. It's beautiful. The car is absolutely gorgeous. This guy right here. I assume, judging by the weight, I'm gonna find the original intake in here. And I am. Original intake is in there. It's you know, kind of a paperweight, to be honest. Oh, cool windshield sunshade. That's pretty cool. All right. See, I can't tell if that's original paint or not. It almost looks. It looks very original. Like that paint looks very original. Usually you could tell when the car has been repainted pretty easily. But that paint looks pretty, I don't know, the paint looks pretty good to me. It looks pretty original. Let's see what's in the glove box. No way. Is that? Oh, I thought that was original window sticker. Original starting instructions. That's pretty cool. Vehicle registration. Receipt from Advance Auto. Huh. I mean, that's pretty. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, I fixed something within 5 minutes. So I went to go register this thing today and walk up to the Secretary of State office, and all the lights are on, doors aren't open, and me and like 3 other people are standing there like, what's going on? Someone comes out, they're like, it's Lincoln's birthday, they closed. I'm like, oh, sure enough, it's Lincoln's birthday, so couldn't register it today. I'm gonna try again tomorrow so I can actually drive this thing. Because that's the goal. I want something I can drive and try to enjoy. Give myself motivation to finish the things I have and not buy any more projects. Because that's... Yeah. Let's see how well that works out for me. It's like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Whoa, blue car! Alright. I'm gonna go inside and do fatherly things. But let's see about getting this thing registered and figuring out why that breather is leaking so bad. So as soon as I get it registered, I can drive it and figure out what else might be wrong with it. Oh, all right, that's where I'll see you guys next. Well, I did a thing today. Transferred the title and got us the license plates for it. That means I can drive this thing. Well, still gotta get insurance on it. But I need to figure this out. I think I figured this situation out. Thought about it last night. This is a breather, and they've got it hooked to the PCV port on the carburetor. Now, a breather is supposed to run up to the air cleaner. You know, what it's basically doing is the vacuum, the engine vacuum, sucking all the oil out of the valve cover. That's why it's leaking out of the breather. So a couple options. I can either reroute the breather so that it goes up to the air filter, air cleaner, air filter, and block off that vacuum port, or I can switch to a PCV style breather. I happen to have a PCV style breather. It's a little loose on there though. I have to fix that. However, I don't have any the larger like grommet hole size. I got this grommet. I'm gonna see if I can fit in there. I don't know if that's the right way of doing it, but it's a way of doing it. I think I just need to shorten this hose down because that's the original hose. Because this one somebody like forced over this one anyways, so if I shorten that hose, I think it should work. So let's see if this guy goes in here. Maybe. I don't think that's gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. All right, I'm gonna take a look in the garage and see what else I have, since I have a little bit of time today. By golly, I may have actually gotten somewhere. It was everything I was trying to do, but I went about it a different way. Instead of putting the grommet on the PCV valve and then trying to shove the whole assembly in the hole and make it fit, took the grommet off of the PCV, put it into the other grommet, and then the PCV popped right in. So I think I had the right parts. I was just going about it the wrong way. And like I said, I cut a hunk of the hose off. You can see how they enlarged this one to fit it over the breather, and that slid right on. So now I have a PCV breather, the actual PCV valve in there, hooked up to the PCV port, so shouldn't have any more leaky leaks. At least I hope not, because it was just pouring right onto the exhaust. All right, I think that's fixed. Find out when I drive it. I fixed the loose belt. Now I gotta put some plates on this thing. Got the expanded use antique plates. For those of you that live in Illinois, Illinois has two different types of antique vehicle plates. They have the regular antique plates, and they have the extended use antique vehicle plates, which cost a little bit more than regular antique ones. The antique plates last 4 years, I believe, and they're pretty cheap, but there's lots of restrictions on them. These are a little bit more lenient with the restrictions, and they cost about $100 a year. So that guy kept his screws, but I went out and bought some. Yeah, $5 for a pack of 4. Ridiculous. There you go. Just got to get insurance on it. I know. I should put my thumb in front of the license plate. There we go. Is that working? Like that? Like that? Let's do like this. Like this? That'd be a good thumbnail. Like that. That would be a good thumbnail, wouldn't it? All right. Just hold my thumb up in front of the car like this. Like, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Anyways, I hate when people do that. The amount of information that the average person surfing the internet can find out about me by looking up that license plate number is so significantly insignificant. It's yeah, like the average person can't find shit about me by looking up that number. Just how it is. There's actually laws that protect us. They're in place about license plates. So putting your thumb in front of it, it's pointless. Absolutely pointless. The information you can find out about most vehicles, like 1981 and newer, is take a look up your VIN number. And if you're paranoid about that, guess what? Anybody walking up to your car can find out your VIN number. Just look through the windshield. Just is what it is. So quit doing this. Just stop. It's dumb. I will need to get a front license plate bracket for this. Apparently they're not required in Wisconsin. They are required in Illinois. Haha. All right. Hopefully that belt squeal's gone. Should be. Started pretty good. No magas, no magas. my phone up to that one. Let it warm up for a minute. I'm gonna take it for a quick ride down the street. So I haven't driven this thing yet. Did it just die? No, it's still running. Please don't pull out in front of me. Please don't pull out in front of me. You pulled out in front of me. Never fails. Always pulls out in front of me. Always out of the gas station. Everybody always pulls out in front of me there. Oh my God, you missed that guy just pulled out in front of somebody else. Oh, these brakes are pretty amazing. Oh, geez. Wish all my brakes worked that good. Oh. Runs and drives. Maybe I'll try to drive to work tomorrow. Well, I'm on the highway. 65. Everything seems to be okay. Like I said, I feel like I cheated with this car. Just because I said that, something bad's gonna happen. I'm so used to buying cars that need like a bunch of work to get them on the road. But you know, that's part of the fun. Taking something that's been off the road for 10, 15, 20 years and putting it back on the road. But I don't know. I think I just needed something to motivate myself to keep working on some of my long-term projects. It's a never-ending struggle. Ha ha ha. Alright, see how goes it. So far so good. I'm about to say it likes to pull to the right, but pretty sure it's just a crosswind. It's pretty windy today. But I've been cruising right along, about 70. Keeping up with traffic, no problem. Everything seems okay. I kind of wish it had actual gauges in it, not just idiot lights, but I can always change that. Shit. Almost missed my turn. Sneaks up on you. I gotta stop at Napa here. Fixing some issues on my 95 Chateau. And I need to pick up another brake caliper. We did the front brakes on my 95 Club Wagon Chateau yesterday. Now it pulls hard to the left. See, we thought the left front caliper was locking up on it because when we drove to the warehouse the other day, the left front was smoking pretty bad. But after we got it back together, I think we realized that the left front was smoking because the left front was the only front brake that was functioning. Yeah, I think the right side was hanging up and not working. So Yep. We'll take care of that today. And with that, we are here. I think I just ran over a tennis ball. There's said chateau. Car seems like the car seems like it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. As long as it doesn't blow up sitting here, I think I should be fine getting home today. Alright, I'm here. Now for the real test. It's gonna pass all my tests. Alright, I already cleaned out the trunk. There's a reason. I've got some hookers to dispose of, and gotta see how many I can fit in there. I kid. Perfect. I mean, it's basically a pickup truck. It does everything I need for now. It'll motivate me, put a smile on my face, and serve as a work truck. So, unless I have any catastrophic failures on the way home, I think that'll be it for this video. I'm super happy with the car. A few little things I had to fix on it. So far, so good. Again, if you can put down in the comments, let's see who's paying attention. Let's put down in the comments, what do you think I paid for the car? Not what I have into it, because I had to pay my buddy to go pick it up because I didn't have time. But if you can guess what I paid for the car, closest without, closest, let's just say closest. First one to guess the closest amount, or first one to guess the exact amount, and by the time I put out the next video, if nobody guesses the exact amount, whoever's the closest, I'm going to send you some stickers you saw from my last video. I'm going to pick out a few of those and send them to you. So, hey, it's all for fun, right? Remember, if you can drive your cars, drive them, because it's no fun letting them sit and collect dust. Project cars are another story, but I have endless projects, that's for sure. But yeah, so get out and drive your shit, man. Come on. See you later.
Alright guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Please, my dad needs